Hello and welcome to the new vlog. Welcome to the new week. Slightly later this week because I'm a little bit sick. I was actually weighing my options and considering, shall I record anything at all this week or shall I leave it? And I was like, do you know what, I'm sick, it's part of my life, and we are doing the Hannah show, so welcome to the new vlog, welcome to the new Hannah show. Quick updates. Last vlog kind of finished unfinished, was left unfinished because I just got so unwell, and today is day 4 of me feeling like this. I think my sinuses are blocked because I get a really bad headache and here and behind my eyes, and my nose is blocked, and it's just difficult, and it's don't sleep well obviously because breathing is hard, so I'm just a little bit tired and my nose is really red around here as well, but you know, it comes with those sorts of head colds and flus and etc. I'm so excited because today is Wednesday, and today the show that I was waiting for came out finally. Dark Matter is the show on Apple TV, and I actually started watching it. I couldn't watch a lot of it. I've only watched about halfway through because it's soon going to be time for me to head to bed because I have an early shift tomorrow. So I've watched about half of it and I'm so excited, and by the looks of it, it's going to be an episode a week. What else have I been watching recently? Other updates, apart from the fact that I'm suffering. Reading updates. I am reading on my Kindle, I'm reading Wool, and this is a graphic novel. I'm almost finished with this one, and if you've ever watched Silo on, I think that was Apple TV, it's actually based on the book called Wool by Hugh Howey, and one of my friends at work recommended this to me, so I went for a graphic novel because on my Kindle I can do a graphic novel. So yeah, I went for a graphic novel and it's kind of fun to read something else. Also, I'm still reading Archer's Voice on this. I'm about 60% in, or 55ish, something like that. I finished reading Legendborn. I actually haven't got my paper copy anymore. I had to return it to the library. Couldn't renew that book because someone placed a hold on it, so I had to return it, but I finished listening to that today and I rated it 3.5 stars. I know this book has such great reviews, but I just found it was a little bit too young for me. It was loosely based around the story of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, but also there were kind of like a root magic systems as well, so it's more like folk magic and stuff like that. And I feel like I know why they were mixed together, because Brie had both of them in her, the main character, but I don't know, I just felt like it was a little bit too much. It wasn't a bad book, but I think it was just a lot going on. Maybe it's just not a book for me. I rated it 3.5 stars. It was okay, but am I going to read part 2? Probably not. I don't think this is for me. I'm reading another book of my May TBR, and this is Love Redesigned, and I am actually 218 pages in, and I think this is just over 500 pages, so I'm nearing 50% mark, and I actually like this. I've read the other series as well, Dreamland Billionaires, and it was a really good series. It kind of got me back into reading romance, and I'm enjoying this so far. My daughter is currently reading, I think it's Fine Print, the first book from the Dreamland Billionaire series, and she's loving it as well. And yeah, I like it. It's a quick read and it reads easy. I feel like it's a type of a book that will bring you out from a reading slump if you're going through one. Not much else is going on or happened in the last couple of days because I was unwell and I was kind of just chilling and trying to sleep a little bit more and applying endless layers of Vaseline on my nose. Tomorrow I finish work slightly earlier, so after work I think I am going to go and take you to the library with me because I've placed some holds on some books and they've just become available. So we'll go to the library. I need to go to the post office and I need to collect a new Hoover. Mine was so bad. The other day I was hoovering and it was frustrating me. So it was frustrating me so much. I literally almost threw it down the stairs. I think I did throw the pipe down the stairs. Yeah, the Hoover only because it was connected to the socket upstairs. It didn't follow, but that's how frustrated I got. So Jason got us a new Hoover, so I'll be collecting that tomorrow and I am super excited about it. That is Wednesday. I am going to go and get ready for bed and read for a bit and lights out in about an hour. But it's crazy because it's so bright outside and I kind of need to go to sleep, so it is what it is. Was quick. I got my books Under the Whispering Door, Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I was going to buy this, but I decided against it because why not just take it out from the library? And I've got it. I also placed holds for the other 2 or 3 books. 2 books I think, because this Killjoy, I think this is a standalone. Yeah, so I've got 2 holds on the other 2 books from the trilogy. The Ocean at the End of the Lane. Also have some sinus medication, so hopefully that will help to ease the pressure and the headache, because I was really suffering today. Actually, it was painful, it was uncomfortable, I couldn't breathe, so all the time I had to massage my face, and my face ended up being very red, and people were looking at me funny, but I don't care, I am sick. So hopefully now I have that sinus medication, hopefully that will help. Fingers crossed. I've got 2 days left of work. It is, oh, I didn't tell you, it's Thursday. So yeah, I've got 2 days left of work, Friday, Saturday, and I've got Sunday, Monday off. My son started his exams today, his GCSEs, day 1. He had religious education exam today, just 1. And then it's going to be pretty much non-stop all the way till about mid-June, with 1 week break for half term. But it's going to be exams. My plan is I'm going to go home, and then I need to get out of these clothes because I'm literally so hot. It's 22 degrees. I need to get out of these clothes, change, start cooking, because I want to have an early night tonight. So I will cook nice and early, get myself ready for tomorrow, and then chill. I want to finish the episode that I started yesterday, Dark Matter, that series on Apple TV, because I didn't have enough time to finish it yesterday. It was bedtime, so I'll finish that, and I'm just gonna have a chilled afternoon, no stress, just relax and read my book maybe a little bit. How are we doing? I am doing great. I actually didn't feel that great in the morning, but the medication I'm taking for my sinuses is working, and I feel so much better comparing to yesterday. I still didn't feel like 100% myself, even though I had a short day today and I planned on going to the gym. I figured out I don't want to go and force my body when it's not 100% recovered from the illness, and I thought, but I wanted to do something, so I went in and I just did 30 minutes on a treadmill, just to get my body moving, and you know, and then I went to Tik Maxx and The Works. Let me show you what I got. I know in America it's called TJ Maxx. I don't know why it's called TK Maxx in here, but this is what it's called. And I got myself a little sandwich lunchbox. I also got a couple of gym t-shirts and a gym bra, but they're in a wash. I never wear stuff if I've not washed it before, because I used to work in retail, and believe me when I tell you, the stuff that goes on in the stockroom, you don't want to buy something new and wear it. You want to wash it first, trust me. So a little tip, a little retail tip. So yeah, I got a couple of t-shirts and a sports bra, and that's in a wash. But I also have this, and it's a phone mount for a bicycle or a scooter or a pram, but it's actually not for me, it's for my son, because he's got a loft bed, and there's like pipes and stuff, and sometimes he falls asleep with the phone in his hand, and then the phone drops on his desk. So I actually got this for him, so he can attach this to the frame of the bed and put his phone on this. So hopefully this will fit. If not, I have a receipt and we can return this. A little Pyrex measuring cup, glass one, because I have the plastic ones and they don't go into the microwave. Last but not least, from TK Maxx, I got myself a new water bottle. I have this old plastic one, and it actually starts to smell, and doesn't matter what I do with it, I'll soak it in hot water, and like, it just stinks. So I figured a glass one would be nice and it won't stink. Okay, so this is like a rubber thing, and then this is my bottle. I think this is reversible. Aren't you pretty, little bottle? So that's my TK Maxx haul. And then I also went to The Works because it's on the way, and I picked up well, 5 books. I got Yellowface, Travis, Grayson's Vow, and a duology, and this is Becoming Calder and Finding Eden. I think there are a couple, Eden and Calder, they're a couple, so each book is probably from their perspectives, but I don't know because I didn't really read the synopsis. So that's the book. I have also gotten I don't know if you know, but I do like puzzles. Let me show you. So that was my jigsaw puzzle collection, and I got myself a new puzzle set. It's something that I actually never seen before, and it's this. It's a 1,000 pieces, and apparently the picture that you're going to assemble is not what you see on the box, as you can see. So for example, this is the picture on the box, and this is the actual scene. So I think this will be a nice challenge. So I need to get my shit together, because this kitchen is a total mess right now, and yeah, I need to eat. I'm hungry.
It's called Live to Eat by Claire McIntosh. This book is standing on the mystery, okay? There is some correlation for him to be able, because he can't just be like, hey Siri, call a million, you know what I'm saying? It's my hurricane, and they really do something with their health, you know, because this author is very much a Christmas tourist to her friends. In the synopsis, it does say kind of like has Steve elements to it, slash means Agatha Christie situation. I would also say it definitely earned 5 stars in the Calder. Artist slash creator of this web comic. This very extremely popular web. Finds out and they bond. She doesn't tell him though that she's like the creator of this web comic, but they bond over said web comic.
My neighbor is cutting the grass, so it might be a little bit loud. But what I've realized, I really didn't tell you much about this book. I think you know that I'm reading it. I'm also marking some stuff, and I'm actually doing quite well with this. I'm on page 342, so I've got this much left, about 170 pages. Yeah, about 170 pages, and I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm enjoying this the same way as I enjoyed Dreamland Billionaires. This is there's so much going on. I'm here for the romance, I'm here for the love, and so this is a book about, I'm so good with names, fucking Julian and Dahlia, and they used to have a little thing going on when they were in college, and then they went separate ways, and they kind of went like, you know, not friends, not friendly at all. And now she's back in her hometown, and they kind of rediscovering their relationship, situationship, more like it. Their mothers are getting involved as well in this thing, and it's just funny. There's a lot of funny moments. I feel like they have a really good banter, Dahlia and Julian, and they kind of like they bounce off each other. So it's a really fun book to read. I think it's one of those reads that I would recommend to anyone that's in a reading slump, because this reads so fast and it's just so quirky, and it's a really fun book to read, and I'm enjoying it and I'm vibing with this. So hopefully I'll manage to read for a little bit now and see how much I can read today, because if I finish this book, that will mean we have another 3 weeks of April left, and I have 2 books on my April TBR, which is Dune and The Paris Wife. And The Paris Wife is that book about Ernest Hemingway's wife, and Dune is a big boy, so I'm thinking this is gonna take me a while to read, but I feel like I want to read Dune first, and I'm thinking with the books that I have on that shelf that, you know, I don't really care about those books. I feel if I don't manage to read that book in the month that I chose it to read it in, if that makes sense, I think I'm going to unhaul it. I'm going to DNF it and unhaul it, because basically it just shows me that, you know, that there is no pull for it. I am going to wipe this mascara off my face and then I'm going to chill and read this book. Good morning. It is 6:15 in the morning and it's a Saturday, and I was actually up at 10 to 4 this morning, but because I was going to go into work for 5 o'clock, but I'm spare today and I got a call from work. I don't have to go in until 10, so because I had a good sleep, I decided to finish reading this book, and I finished. I had 120 pages left from yesterday, and it's a 5-star book for me. This book was so good. I absolutely loved it. I had such a good time with it. Okay, so maybe it's not one of those beautifully one of the beautifully written prose and whatnot, but 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I had so much fun with it. I absolutely loved the main characters, Julian and Dahlia. They had such chemistry between them. It was absolutely amazing. Like, there were the banter they had. It made me laugh so much. I've tapped so many places where the book made me laugh, or even with like the beautiful writing, the writing that I liked, I marked as well. But most of these are tabs for the banter between them, and like the humor in this book was so good. It was funny in places. I absolutely loved it, and I loved the mums, Rosa and Josefina. They were just I can just imagine them, those two old I don't know if they're Spanish or Mexican ladies. And yeah, I love this book. I think it's a great book to bring you out of a reading slump if you're going through one. It's just awesome. So yeah, I finished that. I have another maybe 2.5 hours before I have to start even thinking about going into work. So I might start this. I know Dune is the next book on my May TBR, but I have this from the library, and I posted a TikTok the other day with the 4 books I have from the library, and I said, oh, I can never decide which book I should read next. So they said this, so I'm gonna read this, and yeah, such a good day. That was a good day. I came back from work. It's nice, but it's nice outside, but it's a little bit too hot for me. I don't like it. I don't like summer. I don't like when it's hot. I think when I'm on holiday, yes, but when I'm at home or when I'm going to work, I hate when it's hot, because my hands swell up. I retain a lot of water. My hands swell up. My face swell up. I just like feel hot and uncomfortable. So I think I'm going to chill inside. But I'm actually thinking of recording a book haul video. All the books that I bought in April. Yesterday I sat down and I made a list, and I got quite a few. So I think it will be a fun thing to do. I just need to make myself a nice cold drink, and I'll sit down there in that corner and see if I can record that video. I've just set up to record to take a picture of the thumbnail for this. I didn't realize I did buy quite so many books in April. I wanted to show you something. I started a new crochet blanket, and I've just done 2 rows, but it's like I think it's called tulip stitch. So I know you can't really see much now because it's just 2 rows done, but I've got this yarn. I actually started a different one before that was still in winter, and that's that. And I was actually knitting that with the knitting needles. I've done so much and it's going so slow, and my arm hurt and everything, so I was like, oh, let me see if I can do it, if I can crochet this blanket, because crochet is so much quicker than knitting, and this is actually going to be for my daughter. So yeah, this is how much we are, how much I've done so far. Not much, 2 rows, but yeah, I think this is going to look so nice once it's done. These colors, oh, I might even keep it for myself, I don't know. But yeah, I'm doing that. I have to finish for now because it's coming to 6 o'clock, and my friend is coming over today. We're just gonna sit and chill and catch up because we've not seen each other for a very long time. So this needs to rest. Maybe I'll continue later or maybe tomorrow. But yeah, that's an update.